2, 1.
What's happening, fellas? It's Ken Sr. We're here at the New England Motorcycle Museum in the showroom of Kaplan Cycles. And Kyle, who's behind the camera, just did an inventory. For you guys out there who thought that we had maybe 6 or 9 Cr500s and Yz-490s, you have to add, multiply that times 10. Actually, Kyle said we had how many?
We have 50 big bore 2-strokes.
50 big bore 2-strokes.
And we have 24 Cr500s. 24
Cr500s. We want to give you guys a rundown of what's in our inventory here of bikes that are, some are museum bikes or some are coming up for sale. This is an absolutely pristine 1984 Yz-490. This is actually going to get videoed today. Over here, this is a forever bike. This will never get sold. This is Robbie Cr500 who did the world record attempt lead on this bike. I rode this bike last night. We should have done a video of it, but we didn't. I ride this thing about once every couple months just to keep it fresh. Very cool piece. This is Junior's 1989 Cr500 Honda. This is completely set up for motocross and it's ready to rumble. Heading over to this side of the room, we have an absolute, this is on eBay right now. This is a pristine 97 Cr500 with a brand new motor in it. Everything's new on this full frame off. Then we have probably the lowest hour 2001 Cr500 that's for sale in the country. This bike's got less than 2 hours on it and it looks like it just came out of the box. This one's actually up for sale. So, take you to the next area. This is one of my personal favorites. This was the first graphic kit that my girlfriend Chrissy Steiger Designs did. And this is a full frame off. Took us about a year from start to finish. Taking our time on it in between doing other projects. This is the Kaplan America Cr500. This was featured in a Discovery reality show that we did. This thing is absolutely off the hook. It's one of the lightest aluminum frames made. It's a 2003 service Honda, which originally was a CR125 frame. AJ Wagoner converted it, and we put the nastiest hitting, gnarliest 500 motor made, the 85 Cr500 motor. Everything's brand new, kick-ass machine. Right next to it is the same bike that I raced, 97 Cr500. This is maybe a 3-hour original in mint shape. This is a 1776. This is a very patriotic build on this one. This is a 519 big bore Eric Gore motor. It's completely ported, polished, everything. There's a full video of this one online. We ran this one at the compound. It's an awesome piece. And we got to go down a little bit further. This is one of my favorites in the museum here too. This is an absolutely pristine, basically a brand new IT465. Sadly, this one's listed for sale on eBay today. But look at this thing. This is the stuff dreams are made of. Absolutely beautiful piece. Then turn around right here. Now here's something you're not going to see every day. A street legal Honda Cr500. When I say street legal, there's a title to it, and it passed inspection. It has the rear view mirror. It's got the horn. It's got the turn signals. It's got the headlight, the tail light, the brake light, even a kickstand. The only one I've ever seen, other than in magazines, the first one I've seen in person, completely street legal. Exactly the way it came into us last night. We're going to go through this. This will be up online pretty soon. We're on the 3rd floor of the museum. This is a 1982 Yz-490 Yamaha. This bike is very similar to the one I won my first pro hair scramble as I was 25 years old, so it was 1990 on a Yz-490. I actually went over, I got in a newspaper too, at Munson Hill Climb. I made it over the top on a Yz-490. I flipped it over at the very top, but I hill climbed mine, I motocrossed mine, and I hair scrambled it. One of the great features of this is called the air hammer. It has the 70s style air-cooled big bore motor, but the monoshock suspension. Great bike. This here is the bike that set the land world speed record for big bore 2-strokes. It's 123 miles an hour. It's a KTM 495 Pro Lever. I just got invited today by Cagiva Racing to participate in attempting to set the land world speed record again this summer at the Bonneville Salt Flats on a 500. We might be going. Stay tuned for more of that. This is an 89 Yz-490. This is the same one the one I had that I raced motocross in hair scrambles and hill climb with, was the same one as this white one. Here we got a KX500, probably won more off-road national caliber races than any other motorcycle made. And then we have over here, this is probably the rarest of the 500s. This is a Suzuki Rm 500. You just don't see a lot of these. This is a beautiful KDX 450. This is a rare piece. Most of these got ridden into the ground. This one has 609 original miles on it, and this actually competed in our 500 shootout a couple years ago. In fact, the rider crashed it that was riding it, and it still got the scratch on the fender. But other than that, it's cherry.
One.
It's no big bore four-stroke, but most of us got to start on something like this XR75. You just don't swing a leg over a 500cc two-stroke. You got to start somewhere.
One.
This is a rare Penton 400cc big bore two-stroke. Behind it, I've got the tank off of it, but this is a Husqvarna 360 big bore and the matching brother 360 right there. Over here we got a KX500, and we have, signed by John Penton, a Penton 400. And another Penton 400 over there. So, quite a few. Here's the gas tank. We just had it professionally painted for this ATK 406. Very cool American-made motorcycle, two-stroke big bore.
One.
This is a pristine service Honda 500cc, built by AJ Wagner Service Honda.
One.
If you come up and zoom in over here, you'll see this is Cr500 AFX. This is actually a service Honda 500 that came with lights right from AJ when they built it. The light kit's not on it right now, but it has a lighting coil, so you can actually ride this off-road. Here's a pristine 2001 500, mint 97. These are all original, unrestored, pristine. 97. This is probably one of the rarest ones in our collection. It's a 91 Cr500, pristine, original. Here's an 89 500, 89 500, 86 500, 86 500, 86 500. This is a Cr450 big bore two-stroke. This is a Cr450 big bore two-stroke. Both of these are in excellent condition. We've got a 97 Cr500. We've got an 85. This is the motor of doom right here. The short rod. They're basically detuned every year from this bike right here. Then we got a pristine 97 500, and behind us a those are small
Yeah,
bores.
that's small bores. And then
Over on this side, over here, we got a Husqvarna 500, a Suzuki Rm 500, a Mako Sand Spider 490, a KX 500, a KX 420 big bore two-stroke, and then down the line here, we've got one of the rarest of the big bores. The only 2,000 these were made, and they're ridden into the ground, all of them except for a handful. WR500 Yamaha, another Yz-490, another Yz-490, another Yz-490, and an IT-490. Lots of big bore two-strokes.
one.
Here's a pristine 89 Cr500 frame-off restoration we're doing. This thing will be brand new when we're done. Full nut and bolt restoration. We've got another service Honda aluminum frame 500 over there. The motors aren't in them because they're on the bench in here getting rebuilt. Come on and I'll show you. You got a KTM 495 right here. I've got a 92 500. This motor was taken apart and sent to Canada. Adam Millar's building, from Millar Race Engineering, building a, matter of fact, the motor's in customs right now. It's the top of the line, best of everything you can possibly put. It's got a built500.com, hold on a second, please kill me.
One.
It's got a built500.com aluminum cases and an aluminum billet crankshaft with a Wasner rod, and Adam Millar built the entire top end, piston, cylinder, everything was done up at Millar Race Engineering. That's going to be a kick-ass machine. That's this 92 we're holding right here. This is my personal race bike right here. This is my daily rider, the love of my life. It is, well, Christy's the love of my life, but the love of my dirt bike life, this thing right here. If there was another woman, this would be it, you know. This is the one I like to ride, and it is absolutely a hoop. I've done 2 500 shootouts in a row on this one, the drag race portion with this bike, and it's not even that hot rodded. It's got a V-Force reed valve, an air striker carb, a pro circuit pipe. It's putting down 55 horse to the rear wheel. We tested it, but it hooks up great. This next bike over here, this is a service Honda Cr500 AF, and then we have if these four are familiar, these are Junior's 88. This is an 88 Cr500. The motor that AJ Wagner is sending back is going in that bike, and the motor that was in Junior's bike is going in this one. So we're doing a little bit of juggling of motors, but this one's going to get the motor out of Junior's race bike. Is that it for 500s down here?
I believe so.
One.
One.
Here's a nice Mako MC400. We just did a frame up resto on. That'll be coming up soon. You may recognize some of the bikes upstairs that we've shown you, because maybe 10 of those have had full videos done. All the rest of these, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, because we are going to do videos on all of them. This is a 1990 Cr500 roller, nice frame and wheels. The reason I'm showing you that is I need 4 Cr500 motors. We're looking for motors. We're looking to buy 500s. If you know anybody's got big bore 2-strokes, even small bore 2-strokes, or anything with 2 wheels and a motor, we'll probably buy it. If I could do all Cr500s, I would, and Harley Davidson FXRs. That's not a possibility. Those are my 2 favorite bikes, but it's not possible. So we buy everything from little Aramaki Harley Davidsons to vintage Yamahas to vintage Hondas like this. But back to the big bore 2-strokes. That's what this video is about. I'm going to try to stay on track. Here we have another 19. What year is this one?
This one's an 87, but someone painted the frame white.
87 Cr500. Are there any? Oh yeah, then we got the Cagiva big bore here. So we have Cagiva, we have Husqvarna, we have KTM, we have Honda, we have Suzuki, we have Kawasaki, and that's all of them. The big 4.
Yeah.
We have the big 4, Cagiva,
Penton,
Husqvarna, and KTM. So 8 manufacturers of big bores. We have to add it up again because I think it's over 50.
Yeah, it is, because I didn't count the Pentons and
Is that everything?
I believe so.
Cool. Thanks for watching. We buy all kinds of bikes, guys. So if you've got XR75s or Suzukis or Yamahas or old, even 80s street bikes, 6-cylinder bikes, whatever, all kinds of motorcycles. On average, you purchase 150 to 200 bikes a month. And it's all you guys out there that are watching that make this possible. You tell us about the collections. You call us with the collections. And here's a nice TM250 we're restoring. Another, wait, we almost forgot this one. The Yz-490 Hill Climber. Yep. Just rebuilt the motor on this one. Mario did, and we're trying to get this ready to go do some hill climbing this summer. We also buy vintage iron heads, pan heads, knuckle heads, all kinds of Harley Davidsons. Mario actually did a complete frame off on this one, and he's almost done with the mechanical portion of it. The engine's completely rebuilt. This came to us in a basket, and that's not an easy thing to do. My big black KLR. This is something I've been obsessed with recently. The Triumph Rocket 3 has been doing a ton of research. This thing can be tuned for an 8.99 second quarter mile by Carpenter Racing with their high performance engine mod. Stay tuned. We might be doing that along with the turbocharged Harley Davidson. Here's a Kawasaki 252 stroke we're redoing, a CR125, a GS7, a 1000. So everything we're totally obsessed with. It is Motorcycle Mania here in Rockville, Connecticut. I'm looking to buy motorcycles. Text me, call me, 860-916-9784. Text me first, send me pictures of what you got, running or not, basket cases, big collections, small collections, or one at a time. We're looking to buy bikes, and you guys watching, that's how you're the ones that make it possible. Please share this video. Please subscribe. Like the video, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you know anybody who has a bigger collection of vintage 2-strokes or modern big bore 2-strokes than we do. We contacted AJ Wagner. We asked him. He said he thinks we have the largest collection possibly in the world.
Yeah, he doesn't know anyone else that does.
So we haven't seen anybody online who's got more than this, right?
No.
If so, it's my long lost brother, my distant brother. But
or we already bought their collection.
Yeah, or we want to buy it. Check this out. We'll be doing video on this one pretty soon. This one's almost done. Cr250 Rm Elsinore set up for AHRMA racing. Works Performance shocks, chains and sprockets, Hoosier tire, all redone. The nice Mikuni. Should be a ripper. Thanks for watching, and God bless America. Stay tuned. The 500 shootout is scheduled for August 1st at the Southwick National Track. It's 2 strokes only. We rented the track for the day. This will be our 4th annual 2-stroke shootout, and we will be having 125, 250 support classes, but the main focus is the big bore 500. Thanks for watching, and God bless America.